coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore Ravens. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. At their own 20-yard line.
I don't know what we've got unplugged.
Wow.
Over here.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here.
After I play this game in this other league weekend.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. They go play action now. Jackson.
Right.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing
This
down.
when we started. This is where I get my practice at.
How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want to get it.
The punt team sending this one away.
They got 2 clock on them and all that, so I think this will go quick.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Nah, I just ain't gonna quit like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try to focus this game. It's not going to be good.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I hate this. I got this nigga Tool on one of my legs. I hate that.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. Well, a pretty move couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time
man,
he has
I
that
added
opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Why that play not in there?
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They hand this off to Harris, and this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
You say what?
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way.
You got to stop it, baby.
A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
It's about to be a different game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
I forgot what the hell I'm running.
They'll try the right side with Harris.
Go get him, boy.
Sean Elliott up to make the play defensively.
I forgot what damn play.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
being chased out left. Here's Johnson with a reception.
Keep this nigga
He'll
up.
head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. On the give, this is Harris. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Eluding
Oh!
the pressure right.
Woo!
A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Steelers have taken a 1st quarter lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. It's a 1st down and more for Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
All right, let's go. I'm ready now. I got it under control. Let's go, baby.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Over the middle,
wow.
it's incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers.
It should have been a pick then. He should have caught it.
And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Man, I swear I got to play on here. And this play I got to be disappearing. I don't know what the heck. If what? Yeah, because it looked like it want to be in there.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
Yeah, it's just a run play, too. That's what's crazy. It ain't no pass play or nothing. It's a regular run play. But.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And not a great punt here. Out of bounds in the air. They're going to say this one doesn't even get to the 40. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
I think it is out the Cardinals playbook, to be truthful.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
Look at this. Look at this.
Move.
Oh, my God. Come
and
on,
down he goes,
man.
taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 72 yards on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Yeah, actually, yeah. So it was crazy.
They'll run with Dobbins. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Why, you got him? Hell yeah, I'll take him. My corner suck. Wow.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Who won the Super Bowl? The Bills? Oh, yeah, I did see that, matter of fact.
On 2nd down, it's Harris.
Come
Nowhere to go
on.
that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
I know the Dolphins, whoever, man, he tough as
Trying to
nails.
pick it up on the ground with Harris.
Man, get the... This nigga got all kind of stuff on him. Can I go for this?
Stop him short. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
This nigga got all kind of stuff on him and getting stuffed. Like, come on.
Complete. It's Johnson. They find some open field here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, man, how many leagues you run, man? How many leagues you run? Oh, I thought you was commissioned in a few of them, man.
Back to throw. Again, it's Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Hey, I know, man. I'm a commission one. That shit is amazing.
Quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Oh,
So they'll
okay.
come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah, we do fantasy, man. We've been running this for about 5 years.
They'll set up to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. The
Come on.
intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Yeah.
And Charles, the first interception
Man,
he's thrown here in year
I don't
number
know.
2.
My team not the way I like it. Like,
But
so
didn't it feel like what we saw
I
from him
really
last year
just
when he was
use
playing
these
by this
leagues
type of a
to
play? And you
practice
thought
my
that, you know,
stuff.
over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, it still looks a lot like his rookie year.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got him this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot.
In a double coverage, and it's in trouble in the ball.
Look at
It's in the
this.
end zone loose. And it's escaped in the end zone. A defender gets it.
man.
It's a touchdown. So after the disappointment in the opening,
Oh,
this looks
wow.
like a completely different football team.
They sure do.
Never.
They realize we can't start 0-2, and they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in the early going.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This nigga intercept the ball.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
On the ground.
I know. You see Mama?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
We got a lot of cooking on him.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and
This is
run.
on red or black?
Definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Ebron caught left side.
Oh, damn.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Eight yards to go on second down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Palmer. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the
side.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Rolling to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Hey, Rose, all right, I got to hit you back. I'm in this game.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Tucker's kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Right.
Huh?
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
Red. Colors bleed through red. Look at it.
I say, you know better than I do.
My little Kim shirt is bled through. Not enough to.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Or paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a give right side. It's Harris. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
They'll look to throw here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged.
Who you lose to the first week?
A bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the 3rd quarter. Another big play right there.
They go play action with Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it'll be second down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On first down, Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Ain't that pitiful? I mean, there's no way to put in that. Bro, is the background vocals Tupac?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on, baby. You got to make a block. That was just terrible.
He'll be down at the 30.
Nigga just threw him out the way so quick.
It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Man, he threw that nigga so quick.
Now back to throw. That swung out wide to Harris. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll give it here to his running back. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. An option handoff given to Harris. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
I'm trying to figure out why you sticking my arm and then give me all this sex telling me to move. You really need to fix yourself. I'm telling you this.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Ooh.
He finds his man complete. That's Palmer.
Ooh.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Yeah, but you got a run.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
When?
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Sliding out of the pocket. He finds his man complete. That's Palmer. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 18. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Touchdown. Najee Harris, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Boswell. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Is that my good?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
You make me one long.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Meanwhile, the throw is complete, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Totally in the way.
Oh, sorry.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Play action. It's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. 99 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Forced out to his left.
Wide open.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
Put on a bigger tape. Oh, that's perfect.
Jackson
Why
to
is that
throw.
crooked? I don't know better than
And this throw incomplete.
Let me see.
They're all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's not
He
crooked.
did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I
That
got to
ain't
tell
crooked.
you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing now is Jackson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
First thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Jackson. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
You already did it on design.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he's
he
got the
got it.
1st down as he gets it to the 8. It's
I had
1st
no
and
time
goal,
off.
and
I
that
got,
touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I'm going for him.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So you come from Gumbo?
Yeah.
That's what they said, because Mom can cook. They're crooked.
Yeah, no. No, that ain't crooked. I told you it wasn't crooked.
Move here, please. Thank you.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next
This
drive.
sounds bigger
They
than
might
we
be
had
thinking
to
this is
15
close
on.
to a lost cause here. Got to
Something
play it
bigger than
out.
we had
What do
to
they need
put
to
that
do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly
That
to
night,
score
this is
again,
that 95
kick and get the ball
school
back,
ran
and then
out.
score again. but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
A big play there on the catch and run. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
No, because I need sleep, because I got everything bloody. So I think I can sleep in.
Here's 2nd and 10.
I got my gloves set out. I got my back ready. You mean, Mama making my run when she get up. If you want to let me,
Come on.
Incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Did you like it?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by
Good game, man.
team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So the